to an entrepreneur is hard work, but it's worth it when it works.
You got your hands full every day like I do. You got kids, you got a marriage that you're trying to work, a business that you're trying to make work.
And finding time for the kids and keeping it spontaneous. Boy, that was good last night.
Nobody teaches you how to manage a business or manage a relationship or marriage. Everybody's just trying to do the best that they can. The purpose of the show is to give you some tools on how to make the marriage and the business work. We don't do it perfect, but we're figuring it out. Hello and welcome to the G&E Show. Every Wednesday we're bringing it to you. I'm so happy you're here.
What do you do?
You have abandoned me several episodes, so I'm so glad to have you back.
Why are you going backwards? Why are you going backwards?
Oh.
What do you do? By the way, today's show
Wait a second.
very controversial.
We have to
Very controversial
We have to
show
just
today.
back up. I have to let this be known. He said, "What do you want to do the show on today?" And I came up with this fabulous idea. I said, I got the thing. We just did the sales boot camp. It was amazing. I'm his biggest fan. I felt like a groupie in the front row. And I was like,
by the way, she was in the back row. She was in the back. We wouldn't even give her a front row seat.
I know. I was in the back row the entire time until I got to sit next to you in the front row for like 15 minutes. It was my claim to fame. I was teacher's pet though. But anyway, I came up with this great show, be each other's fan. I feel like, wow, we are grooving, we are jamming. What a great episode for people to get behind each other. And no, you know what he decides he wants to do the show on today? He wants to do the show on what do you do when you fall out of love with your partner?
No. What do you do when the partner you're with, the person you're with, the person you want, doesn't love you?
Well, that's
Either
different.
doesn't love you, doesn't want you, doesn't want you
I thought he was
anymore.
trying to tell me something.
Y'all want to talk about how to be a groupie, or you want to talk how do you handle somebody that you fell in love with and doesn't love you anymore? Number one. Number two,
brutal.
Doesn't love you, but you love them. Been there, done that. Three. What's another third one here?
I don't know. I said I can't even speak about any of that. It's
Do
never
you
happened
guys
to me.
really think that the person you marry, the person you're with, is not going to fall out of love with you? Am I the only person that deals with reality here and is willing to confront the beast? How about the partnership you started, not a love thing, the partner you have that you work with every day? You guys came into a partnership, did a 50-50 thing, or maybe you have a partner in a distance, and you guys fall out of love over time. I got a partner right now. I'm freaking going straight up, and this dude's dragging his ass. Two of them actually. Okay, I'm going straight up, booming into freaking 100x land, and they're trying to hold on to like just whatever they did last year. I'm falling out of love with them, and I got to tell you, they're falling out of love with me. I'm a reminder that I'm in boom.
Woo! Well,
They're
I'm
trying
glad it's not me.
So how do you
Thought I was
handle
gonna
that?
have a
305-865 866 and that 8 305-865
8668.
And most importantly,
relax,
because
I was
Uncle G, I always bring it to you real. That's what people like about me. That's
yeah.
what she hates about me.
No,
and that's
BS. I love it. It's just
anybody
painful. It's
falling out of love with me doesn't love me because I keep it so real. You can't handle the truth. Okay, check it out. Because I know a couple dudes going to see this today, and they're going to be
beyond the growing pains. It's good.
Okay, so me and Elena in a marriage. We've been married what? How many years now?
This year will be 14 years.
Okay, be honest.
Together a year and a half.
Have you ever questioned, dude, I don't think I can love this dude anymore?
Yes.
Good, thank you. 305-865-8668, 305-865. I got partners, I guarantee you, these son of a bitches don't love me. They're like, I don't love him right now. I hate him right now. Here's the deal, folks. If I'm blowing up, going straight up, and I got a whole bunch of other people with me, blowing up with me, and you're still on the ground, you're not prospering, you're not affluent, you're not winning, it's because you're still on the ground. Okay? When the rocket ship leaves and you ain't on it, it's not because the rocket ship did something bad. Mm-hmm. So either get on the rocket ship, or stay on the ground, because that's what's going to happen to you. Now, there are those situations where people are doing well and everybody around them is broken. We don't have that situation here.
No.
In my life, I got a lot of people around me doing better all the time doing better. Mm-hmm. I got some people where nothing's really changed much. But I can walk into my office right now
You
and I
can
can
see
show
stats, person after person after person that walks through these doors that
Yeah.
has been here 6 months or more, their life has markedly changed for the better.
The purpose of success is to create opportunity, not to save people's lives. The purpose of creating a business, an organization, a 10X growth conference, a boot camp, the license agreement, Cardone Capital, the purpose of that is to give other people the opportunity to jump on with us and win. Now, that does not mean you have the freaking sense to jump on and win with me. If you're in the environment and you don't get on the ship, and your thing don't change, that's not my fault. That's your fault. If I go in there right now, I got 35 people whose lives has changed, another 35 people who nothing's changed. It's just kind of like throwing around there. I got some partners that are making less money now than they were making.
Partners?
Partners.
For real?
Partners in business.
With you, making less money now than they were?
They're struggling. They're fighting it. I'm like, what you fighting, dude? Why are you fighting me? I'm doing well and you're not. Why not? Why don't you listen, freaking knucklehead, hardhead? Why don't you understand that there's a rocket leaving? Get on it.
Get on it.
Me and her have to stay on the same rocket ship. She was at the conference with me this weekend. She's like, oh my God, I didn't even know you knew that much stuff.
That's baloney. I just get
Yeah, but
I've seen you over the years do your seminars. Every time you've done a seminar, you blow my mind. You challenge the way I think. And every single time I watch you, I feel like a groupie. Like, I love you. And
then she'll challenge me. She'll be like, but when you say this and this and this, I'm like, dude, why you challenge me? We're halfway to Mars right now.
What do you mean? What do I challenge you on?
Little things. You take little things and say, I didn't understand when you said that. Like, you guys got to decide, hey, get on. What do you do when you fall out of love? I fell out of love with her a couple times. And then you know what I do? I say, are you going to replace her? You going to do better? What's the cost of doing that? You're going to get the next person you get, the next person you're going to get, the next person you're going to get's going to have problems too, man.
I feel sorry for the next girl if there is one.
Dog. Make this thing work. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Elena Cardone. We have an upside down 3 on the phone. 305-865-8668. What do you do when you fall out of love?
If you want to experience the best car wash on the planet, Cheetah Clean offers the world's fastest car wash VIP experience from start to finish. Get in and get out in 90 seconds. The owners get involved, everyone is involved, from extreme detailing to the finest details to getting you the best experience when it comes to your car, your most prized possession. Check out what we have to offer in your local area today. Learn more at cheetahclean.com. That's cheetahclean.com. Over 12 years of experience, Boron Capital is invested in commercial real estate and is looking to get you fixed 8% returns on your money. We're looking for high net worth individuals interested in high luxury commercial and residential space. This is not a volatile investment. It is stable and ready to make your wealth work for you. With over 300 transactions, this nationwide service can take your 401k money or your IRA money and get it working for you. We process your funds in 24 hours and get you invested the next day. Learn more about this opportunity at boroncap.com/invest. That's boroncap.com/invest.
What's up, everybody? My name is Grant Wise, the founder of Modern Investing Mastery. Only reason we run ads is to start a conversation. You have something that gathers attention, you got a question you're posing, and you got a solution you're providing. To learn more about generating motivated seller leads, generating investment deals, all from Facebook ads, visit www.moderninvestingmastery.com. My team and I have set aside some time to help you master this so you can go off and master business.
Vamp Bullfrog is here for 2018 to service you and your business to the highest levels of success. More communication, no drop calls, better integration, faster response time. Kill the desk phone and take your office mobile. Sign up for a free trial right now at bullfrog.net. That's bullfrog.net and join the world's #1 telecommunications company, bullfrog.net. Or email Ben at bullfrog.net or benrife@gmail.com. Email Ben at bullfrog.net or benrife@gmail.com.
Hey, welcome back to the G&E Show. This is the beautiful, phenomenal, unbelievable, and incredible
Stop, please.
Elena
Please.
Cardone.
Please.
Elena Cardone. My name's Grant Cardone. Every Wednesday, right here, the G&E Show comes to you. By the way, if you want to listen,
I don't know how we survived this show. But
if you want to listen to the show, you don't have the opportunity to watch it all the time when we're live. If you go on iTunes, we are grantcardone.com/podcast. All the shows are in one place, grantcardone.com/podcast. You get the G&E Show, you get Young Hustlers, you get the Cardone Zone, you get the Real Estate Investing Made Simple, you get all the Power Players, Confessions of an Entrepreneur, you get Ask a Pro, anything and everything to do Grant Cardone. You can get it at grantcardone.com/podcast. By the way, when you do a review at grantcardone.com/podcast, I'm going to send you a copy of my new book, Real Estate Investing Made Simple. It's in production, so you're going to be getting a before the proof, or whatever that is, in production. Okay, go ahead, Elena. We're talking about what? What happens when you don't love that dude anymore? I want to know. Is anybody honest enough to call us and say what you do?
I'll tell you what I've done pre-you. When I didn't love a dude anymore, that was it. It was so over, like in my stomach, revolting over. It was like it was done. There was never any sentimental, oh, we should get back together. I mean, it was over. I moved on. With you, when that happens, I'm married. I made a commitment. I have to relook at my life, and I have to look at all of the times that I did something bad to you and justified it by how horrible you are to me and how I let that spiral down. So I have to take a real good, honest look at that and change.
I am horrible to her sometimes.
Excuse me. And change that behavior. And then I also have to realize that you typically don't love what you're not good at. So if you're not being a good wife, mother, and it's hard and it's challenging, I have to look at my shortcomings again and see how I can improve. Because when I'm being a good wife, like right now, I am on fire. I feel good about it, and I love you.
She said,
"I'm so in love with you." That's why I'm.
She's on fire. She said 20 hours.
20 hours?
When she's been just on fire.
And your point is, I don't understand.
You got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, thanks.
But you're talking about responsibility.
I'm talking about responsibility.
You're talking about
you have to create, okay? Yeah. Marriage and this blissful in love thing, it might happen at first. You might get the lightning strike, but it doesn't continue for 15 years. It's a constant created endeavor. It's created. You have to make it happen.
People say, man, having a marriage is a really difficult thing. Partnerships are a difficult thing. Owning a swimming pool.
Planet Earth is a difficult thing. Let's be honest.
Owning a swimming pool requires somebody goes out and cleans it, right? Yeah. Even a toilet needs to be like you got to go brush it out and clean it. So like, what's the big deal? I think this is a great topic though. What happens when you're no longer in love with your partner, your business partner? The people you work with, the wife you sleep with, okay? 305-865-8668. What do? Do you snip right away? Do you handle it? We got callers everywhere. Let's talk to our callers. Just bang, 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 Natalie.
Let's do it.
By the way, tonight, I'm doing a live stream tonight on closing the sale. For anybody that wants to attend tonight, put it on your calendar. 7 o'clock tonight, I'm going to bomb Facebook with how to close, how to negotiate, how to handle objections, all free. And I'm going to rock your freaking universe. And then I'm going to go home and rock her universe. That's one way you keep the love on. By the way, here's the big question. What do you do when you don't love yourself anymore?
That's the real point. That's the real point. Let's take a call. Whoa, it's getting rocky up in here, Stacy.
Wow. That's a hat trick you guys just pulled right there.
Thank you.
How are you doing, Mr. and Mrs. Cardone?
Is this the Jam? Stacy Jam?
It's Stacy Bonsall from Facebook. How you doing, Uncle G?
Yo, what's going on, Stace? What's going on, Stace? We love you, buddy.
How are you, sir?
Good, I'm great.
Why did you, number one question before we get into it, and I'll keep this brief. Why on earth would you have the Miami going on during the Masters?
Why did I have Miami
seminar during the weekend of the Masters?
Because the Masters don't pay me anything.
I just had surgery. I was laid up in the hospital. People bring me food, and I had it on television. I was that is about as good as Masters I got from Augusta this year. So anyway, let's get to topic.
Let's get to topic.
When you say there's different types, I would say love is the opposite of love is indifference, which means not knowing, and then the utmost of knowing, acknowledgement.
That's true.
So, for instance, when it comes to relationships, I asked my mom, how did you and Dad make it, 30 some odd years? And she says compromise, because they want to make the marriage work. That's what love is. They don't like each other all the time.
That's right.
They don't they don't have to. They can. But my dad likes jazz. My mom hates it, but she'll sacrifice and do something for him. And they try to maintain a healthy relationship with having separate lives to keep things on the healthy straight and narrow. Now, when you feel in your heart of hearts that you are in love with someone, and I know this from very personal experience, and they don't love you back, if you love them, you really need to let them go. And you can't make the heart want something that it doesn't want.
Yeah.
Like feel, felt, found. People buy off feelings and emotions just as sales. You don't want.
But let me just say, Stacey, let me
move on with your life, and you need to get yours.
Yeah, let me just say something, okay? I don't know that, do people really like the love thing? It is an emotional thing, right? Mm-hmm. But the emotional thing is not going to keep a relationship together any more than it's going to keep a partnership together, any more than it's going to keep a business together or a friendship together. It's not just the emotions. I don't even think about loving Elena anymore. I think about thank you, Stacey. I think about our partnership together. I think about our create together. I think about what we're going to do together.
Yeah.
Do you is that wrong, me saying I don't think about?
No, I was kidding.
I'm in love with Elena. I guess everybody wants me to be in love with Elena, right? They're like,
especially Elena. I'm like, you have to love the Elena.
No, but I do love you, baby. I do love you, but I think more about the create.
Oh, thank you.
Why do you do that? That was weird.
Because it sounded so false.
What, that I do love you?
No, go on.
Oh my God, are you going to start crying again?
I would. No,
please.
I
would never start crying on a show.
You should be so honored, but no.
We got 5 callers on, okay? We got 5 callers on. We're going to come back. If you guys think that I'm just a terrible person, please post in comments. 305-865-8668 is the number. But the show is the G&E Show. And look, you might not keep it real, but I do.
Growing your future, protecting your past. J.D. Frost & Company, PLLC, is a public accounting firm. Offers a variety of assurance and tax services to businesses and individuals in the Chattanooga and surrounding areas. We focus on construction and manufacturing industries. Our primary objective is client satisfaction through excellent customer service. Work with the best. We are accredited by the BBB. This is J.D. Frost & Company for a full suite of tax assurance and management accounting services. Visit us right now at frostcpas.com. Based out of Jacksonville, Florida, this family-owned husband and wife team of realtors is there to serve you, track every process step by step, get you from contract into your new home or out of your current home sold and on the market. Chad and Sandy Newman will take you, market your home, and make sure that you will receive the best customer service ever. They're going to sell your property above market value in 30 days or less. With over 12 years of experience, this team is there for you. To learn more, go to chadandsandy.com. That's chadandsandy.com right now. If you've heard Grant Cardone talk at WFG's latest convention, some questions might be raised. Who exactly is WFG? World Financial Group is there to ensure your security, your future, and your life. Virtuity is part of World Financial Group and has practitioners of Grant Cardone, ethics in business, and raising the standards of living for those in the middle class. World Financial Group and Virtuity work together to help you get to where you want to be, financially and in life. Come join our team today and learn more about what we can do for you at virtuityfinancialservices.com. That's virtuityfinancialservices.com.
This will be our third fund. It's a $40 million fund. So we're giving people a chance now to say, hey, I want to be involved in big, giant real estate deals that pay money. These are deals that are doing anywhere from 160 to 200% returns. You put $1 million into a deal and you're coming out with $2 to $3 million, but it's going to take 10 years. This is not get rich quick, okay? If you're taking notes, write this down. Don't do the get rich quick, man. Go for the get rich for sure. I don't need to get rich quick. I want to get rich for sure. So I'm going to go from 4,000 units. How many do you think I should go to? I'm going to go to 40,000 units. This is what I'm going to do, and this is why I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to 40,000 units, and and I'm going to get the whole world involved in it. You're either going to invest with me or you're going to actually help me raise these funds. Okay, so when you see me on social media talking about other stuff, anything that you see me talking about, what I'm doing is building an audience so I can allow people to get in a vehicle to where everybody gets rich. Because let me tell you something, if you want to make happy customers for life, make them money.
Forever. My name's Grant Cardone. This is Elena Cardone, the G&E Show. We're talking about what you do when you fall out of love with the woman, the guy, the girl, the kids, the partner, your relationship, a customer. Oh, what do you do when you fall out of love with yourself?
Is that actually a better question?
No.
No.
No, man.
Okay.
We got to have a show title.
Okay.
It's the G&E Show.
Oh, yeah.
What do you do when you fall out of love with the person you've been doing that with? What do you do when you fall out of love with your boss? It's all the same question, folks. What do you do when you fall out of love with the people you work for? What do you do when you fall out of love with the product that you're promoting? I know one thing, you better get back to producing. Or you're going to end up with two problems. You don't love and you're out of work. You don't love anymore and you're out of a partnership. You don't love and you're out on the streets holding your wanker because she won't take you back in anymore. So you got to handle this thing like I'm like, okay, this is logical, not emotional. Emotions are not going to get you through your life. They're going to destroy your life. They're going to destroy your life. They're overrated. You make bad decisions when you're emotional. You need to get back to being reasonable and logical. Reasonable when you're making decisions, unreasonable when you're taking actions. What do you disagree with that?
No, it was well said.
Dude, come to your senses, not come to your heart.
I just feel a little Spockish, but, you know.
Spockish?
Yeah, little Spock, you know. So logical. It's like, come on, I need a little heart, a little passion, a little...
I always deliver. Do I always deliver? Now,
if we're talking, what are we talking about? Are we
we're
talking
watching
about
a movie and I'm like, no.
a little of that is nice. What is wrong with that?
Well, I can do that.
You can. I can feel it. Can you feel
but
the
she's not
passion in
going to
that?
leave me because I don't.
No, that's true.
She's not going to
And
leave
if
me.
you're talking about the other thing, you know, if we had a problem in the other area, we would have real problems.
Yeah. Let's talk to our callers. We got 5 callers on all
the
wanting to
only-
know
that's the
what to
only-
do. What do you do when you fall in love?
Mercedes in California.
Never fall in love again. Never fall in love again. That's people being emotional.
Mr. Burt Becker.
I don't know
They get hurt?
how did we end up together? I mean, we are so similar in a lot of things.
Well,
but
we had sex.
I realized that
Sex
we're...
got us stuck together.
No, I've had sex with other people that I'm still not with.
Whoa.
Okay?
Oh, can I call
I'm
you a
not
hoe?
with them.
Okay, let's go.
Mercedes in California.
Mercedes, what's going on with your BMW?
Good morning from
We have
California.
Spock
Oh my
and the
god, I can't believe I'm
Passionettes.
talking to you guys and crying. Oh my god.
Love you. You crying because you're laughing or crying because you're hurting?
Because I'm laughing because I'm talking to the Grant Cardone. Oh my god.
Dude, let me ask you a question, Mercedes. Have you ever fell out of love with someone either in a romance situation or in a partnership situation?
You know what? Actually, I am 18 years old, but when I was in high school, I thought I loved this guy, and it was like, I guess, high school love or something. I fell out of that really quick.
Yeah. So what do you do? What do you do? You're 18. Mm-hmm. Did you ever fall out of love with your parents? Every kid goes through that, right?
Yeah.
With my mom, I got mad at her a lot.
Yeah.
You know, it was especially rough when she was a single mom, you know, raising 4 kids. Kind of like you know, your mom with 5 kids.
Yeah, man, there was a time when 17, 18 years old, I hated my mother. I'm like, I'm out of here.
Exactly.
I stormed out of the house, had no clue where I was going. Showed her.
I have a question for you, Grant. I really been wanting to ask you this.
Yeah.
So right now, me and my fiance, I have a fiance now. I know.
The numbers,
we are
can you see the
actually,
numbers
like,
already?
We have this goal to become millionaires to to do all this, both like just receiving money right now. We're trying to do everything we can. With this millionaire mindset that we have, I'm just asking, like, we try to keep positive all the time, but we're surrounded by average, by losers.
I know.
I mean, when you were coming up, how did you keep, like, that positive attitude?
Well, I think everybody assumes I have a positive attitude, but Elena knows that that's not true.
I think the world knows at this point.
Everybody thinks, oh, Grant's you're the most positive guy I know. I'm actually not very positive, but I am like,
Oh yeah.
like I'm behind the car. I'm trying to get it out of the mud. I'm not happy about it. Everybody's like, oh, you got to have a positive state of mind. No, you need to get the car out of the mud.
True. You're good for that.
Yeah.
So that's all I would tell you. You guys put less emphasis on being positive and put more emphasis on being productive. Okay, that's all I would tell you. Thank you for calling in. G&E Show, folks, on YouTube every week. G&E Show on the GCTV every week. On iTunes, we load a new show every day. Post your comments, subscribe, review the channel, please. Do you want reviews?
Yeah.
Say nice things about Elena. She loves that. Next call.
I gotta get it from somewhere.
Oh.
Got Coretta in Arizona.
Help me, please.
Get it from Tito. Tito, by the way, I've been talking about her trainer. What's his name? Diego. I call him Tito. By the way, Diego, if you're watching, Tito stands for Tiny Man. Not Tito Ortiz.
Let's get him in the ring with Tito.
Okay. So she's like, Diego thinks when I say Tito that I'm referring to Tito Ortiz. True story.
That's what I thought you were referring to.
So Tito's like, Diego's like, oh, yeah, I'm Tito. I said, no, dude, Tito stands for Tiny Man. Okay. Then Tito Ortiz sees me on Instagram, and Tito Ortiz, UFC guy, hits me yesterday on, so he's going to come in the studio and do a Power Players. Next caller.
All right, you got.
See what I have to deal with? I mean, that takes a very strong person.
Dude, you could never replace this kind of crazy love.
Coretta.
Coretta.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go to Calcutta, cause I want a Coretta in my Beretta.
That's funny.
Boom, boom, boom.
Woo! Yeah, you guys are awesome. Oh my gosh. And then of course there's the love. Like I love you guys. Like, you know, I love what you do for people, and like the brotherly love, sisterly love. Oh man.
Yeah, thank you. So hey, have you ever fell out of love with someone? Brother,
Yes,
mom,
I
dad?
have. I've kind of changed love with him. He was, let's just say, he wanted to stay in the position that he wanted to be, like low. Well, he didn't want to. He didn't want to help himself. He didn't want to grow.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, wow. I don't want to, I don't want to date someone that won't grow.
Yeah.
I don't want to date someone that can't produce for the family.
Yes.
So I kind of went like, dude, I don't like the situation. Let's just stay friends.
Yeah. Well, yeah, let's be friends, because we're not going to stay friends if he's acting like an Igmo and you want to act like you're intelligent.
Exactly. And I mean, I talk to him every so often, but I mean, I'm not into him like I was at one point.
Yeah, he's not into you either anymore.
Obviously not. He didn't want to. He didn't want to go up in the ranks.
Well, yeah. I mean, what I'm saying is he can't get into you.
Oh, very true. Well,
like he can't be in you because he don't have access anymore.
Exactly. Well, he never really had access. I'm one of those wait till marriage people.
She's willing to lose weight from what?
She said she's wait till marriage people.
Oh, wait till marriage?
Yeah, meaning she hasn't had sex with him yet because she's going to wait till marriage. Which is a concept.
Are you a virgin? Are you a virgin?
Now you got him going.
Yeah, I am.
Now you got it going.
How old are you?
I just turned 36.
That's amazing, man.
That is amazing.
Wow. Elena, when was the last time you were a virgin?
I'm not answering that.
I mean, you beat Elena by like You beat Elena like by 26 years or something. Everybody's doing the math on that. What, 13?
I know,
What are you,
I'm trying to do
13?
it.
What were you?
Stop! I'm not
How old were you?
saying.
How old were
No,
you?
I'm not
Tell me.
saying. I'm not saying.
Oh, she rolls her eyes. Okay, yeah. Hey, look, I totally support you. And by the way, this is not about just love. This is about partners, siblings, parents, customers. And by the way, it's about yourself. Like, this is a huge topic. Like, what happens when Grant doesn't love Grant anymore? I'll give you guys an example. Thank you for calling. There was a time in my life, maybe like 4 or 5 different times when I didn't love myself anymore. And I had to reboot the whole deal.
Mm-hmm. So what did you do? I'm sure people want to hear about that.
Like I'm like, okay, I had to sit down and figure out, okay, what is going to get me back loving Grant again?
What did you come up with?
Look, I don't love the old Grant. Mm-hmm. I'm tired of the old Grant. I'm bored with the old Grant. Mm-hmm. I'm like the old Grant needs to be retired and the new Grant needs to come in. Mm-hmm. I had a partner with a guy, lasted for years. Every time I was with this guy, I was growing and he wasn't. His numbers were like
flatlining,
struggling all the time. Mm-hmm. And I'm going like this. I kept trying to help this guy, Every time we'd sit down and have dinner or wine together and we'd talk about the business and I'd try to make good contributions to him. Every time it ended up in a fight. Every single time it ended up in a big argument. I kept getting better and he kept just like, problems, mm-hmm, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I started not loving myself.
Ooh.
Every time I was with this dude, I felt worse about myself.
I've been around those people.
And I'm like, I gotta end this partnership. I had to end the partnership in order to get back to loving me and creating the new me. You can't drag around a trunk full of garbage. Mm-hmm. You can't just drag stuff around with you through life and think that you're gonna continue to love you when you're dragging around stuff that you don't like anymore. So let's talk to our next caller.
All right.
I mean, you were in a relationship that you didn't love anymore. Mm-hmm. Started out that way, right?
Yeah, well, it started out.
Who are you thinking about right now?
All three.
Yeah.
I fell in love at first sight, and then it quickly unfolded.
And with me?
Did not fall in love at first sight, and here we are today.
She's stuck now. She can't get a better deal. There ain't no better deal on the planet. I tell her this all the time. Hey, man, you don't like this deal? Find a better deal. There ain't no better deal than this. This is the best deal in the damn world right here. Y'all got to know that, by the way, okay? And then I start listing out bang, 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 bang. Yeah, I didn't hold your hand. Let me fix that right now. Let me fix it right now. Come on.
I don't need a handhold.
Yeah, you do.
No,
yeah, you
don't.
do.
Please. I've been with you how long? 15 and a half years. I don't need a handhold. I just said it would be nice every once in a while. Do I need a handhold? No. Especially when it's insincere. It's just annoying.
Johnny boy, what's up, man?
Grant.
Yeah, man, what's up? Hey, Johnny, what do you do when you fall out of love with somebody, John?
If you have a wife like Elena, you need to take a trip to the shrink to see why you fell out of love with her. Other than that, I can't explain it.
Yeah.
See, I love my people.
Anyway, it was great meeting the both of you. Sabrina and Scarlett were precious. Quick question, and I love the boot camp. I encourage anybody who hasn't signed up for the next one to do so. I have an affiliate partner website with Amazon.com called SavingsNinjas.com. There are banners for Grant Cardone all over the website. What I was wondering is if in Cardone University there are any modules this would apply to other people that want to drive traffic to their website that would give me some assistance how I can drive traffic
to
SavingsNinjas.com and in turn get more sales for 3 or 4 banners for Grant Cardone.
So, John, 2 things I would tell you about. Every Wednesday at 2 o'clock, we have a live show that you can come. We'll give you the support, the mastermind. It's a $5,800 course that we included that you can see all the things I'm doing to drive traffic to whether it's a banner, a product, a webinar. I'm doing a webinar tonight, not a webinar, but a live virtual closing workshop tonight. Basically, that came out of our boot camp this weekend that I wanted to share with all the people that couldn't be there. That'll be at 7 o'clock tonight. The other thing is everything in Cardone University was created with online sales in mind. Every single topic we were transitioning at the time. I was transitioning my business to more e-commerce. So everything we're doing online, we're also, the reason we're so effective at selling events out is we don't rely on just a virtual environment, and we're willing to close the proximity between me and that actual customer. So that's the answer to that. Next caller. This is the G&E Show every Wednesday, 12 p.m. Today we're talking about what?
I don't know.
Really? How can you not know what we're
What
talking
do you
about?
do when you fall out of love? How do you get it back? Do you just walk away? Do you cheat? There's all about, it comes down to decisions. Do you continue to create your empire, or do you make a decision to destroy it? Do you look at what you've done and take responsibility for it and gut up and find all the rightnesses in your partner and fall back in love? Do you have the courage to do that? And what do you do?
Yeah, I think there's probably a time when you do walk away, but I don't think that needs to be the
I'll
first.
just say that right now.
I don't think that should be the
good.
first move. First move wouldn't be to walk away. First move would be, hey, how can I fix this so we both win?
Yeah, but I think of course, that's the right option. But a lot of people don't choose that route. A lot of people choose the easy route, which is throwing in the towel.
Natalie?
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Which is why.
JJ Simmons, the JJ Simmons, my man JJ. I love the new haircut and I like the weird, bruh. The beard, not the weird.
What's going on? How you doing, Elena?
Good.
You know, last time I called, I didn't speak to you, and I felt so horrible for that. I only spoke to Grant because, I'm in love with Grant, but I'm in love with both of y'all.
We're in love with you too. Ever since our encounter in Houston.
We got bro love going on, man.
We do.
Yes, sir. So listen, man, this is a very important topic. I want to share two things about this. The first thing I would say from experience, you fall out of love with somebody when you lose sight of your purpose. So when you have somebody in a relationship and one person is not operating in their purpose, they can tend to get jealous of the other person because they're moving at full speed. So whenever you're not operating in your purpose, you get aggravated in life. Okay? The second thing I would say, you fall out of love with somebody, there's different seasons to marriage. Okay? So for example, there's a book called The 5 Love Languages. Okay? And it's the number one book for marriages, and they talk about how every person in a relationship has a different love language, and you have to learn to communicate that language to your spouse. Like for the last 2 months, I've been cooking for my wife every day. I fix her breakfast, I fix her lunch, all kind of stuff, because I'm communicating acts of service.
Yeah.
I'm not just celebrating her and talking about a whole, I love you, I love you, I love you. I'm demonstrating the love. Okay? So I ain't gonna lie to you. We used to, for the first 2 years of our marriage, we had a lot of, when I talk about heated arguments about her not cooking, and she told me she didn't cook when I met her. I didn't believe. I thought she was just, okay, she's going to start cooking, whatever. So then one day I made a decision. I said, you know what, I'm about to start cooking for her. I never cooked in my life, but I figured it out. Okay, so now it's no longer a problem. But that's basically it, man. You got to learn how to communicate the love language of that person you're with. If your spouse's love language is quality time and you're trying to buy her Gucci bags, it ain't going to work.
Yeah, you're right, man. The love language. I like that from Reverend.
My brother, shout out.
My man. Reverend love language.
H-Town.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's all happening here at the G&E Show. We got the love language going on. We got Elena going on. And we got me dropping.
She is a language in and of herself.
So look, here's the deal. Today, what are you going to do when you fall out of love? And maybe make a list of the people, the critical and vital relationships in your life. I assure you, it's more than a wife or a husband. Who else is in your life that you love, that you care about, that can add value to your life? There's a lot more people in my life than just Elena. And so I can make a whole list. Say, man, what happens when I fall out of love with these folks? What happens when I fall out of love with me? What's the plan? Is it to find a love language? See, I know what my love language is with me. What makes Grant happy about Grant? Grant's got to be changing, evolving, helping more people, reaching more people. Then Elena's got her deal. And then me and her got our deal together. Then we got to figure that thing out, okay? But I know this. When people say marriage is hard, that's not even advice. That's just somebody puking at your doorstep.
Yeah.
Happens with jobs.
Happens with everything, man. An office is hard to keep up, okay? Like, how about a yard, right? How about a dog? Okay, you got people walking around, a marriage is hard. Why don't you get rid of some of the dogs then? Because they hard too, man. Okay, you got to wash the dog. You don't have to wash your wife. right? You got to feed the dog. Your wife can probably make her own bowl. Okay? You got to do the sphincter squeeze on the dog. Otherwise, the male dog, the thing starts stinking bad. What's that called, that gland?
Can we move on? How about pick up the duty?
The gland.
Let's go.
No, the gland. I'm not talking about the duty. I'm talking about that. Remember Bellagio, the Great Dane?
Yes, I know. It's really gross.
That dude would start, he'd be like stanky. Wash him again. No. What was it? The sphincter? Yeah, but why? You had to squeeze the sphincter because it started loading up on what?
I don't know. Nobody cares. Do we have to get technical? It's really gross.
What was that smell? Oh, yeah, they do it. They take them to the... I did it with Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers came over my house. I said, you want to wash my dog? She's like, oh, yeah. I said, I'll pay you $500 to wash my dog, but you got to do the whole job. She's like, all right. She got to the end. I said, you ain't finished him. You got to take this thing back here and you got to squeeze it, and it's going to spray some.
That's really gross.
What's it called?
Can we move on?
It's not gross.
It's disgusting.
You need to start confronting life.
That is gross.
Which brings me to next week's topic.
You're just trying to be silly.
Next week's topic, okay, is if we were on a plane that crashed.
Oh, great.
And there were 6 of us on the plane, and we were up in the Himalayas, and there was no food. We exhausted.
I would eat you.
That's what I want to know.
I would
At what point would you move into accepting the concept of the cannibal? Would you go down? And if so, what part of the human body would you eat first? My name's Grant Cardone. This is Elena Cardone. And every week we come to you.
We really give you some serious, brain food to think
talk about the business of marriage. But today's show was, there's a lot in today's show.
Can we ever just have like a fun, light show?
Who wants that? Who wants that?
Me.
Hey, post your comments below. You want light or you want deep?
Can we have fun?
Thanks for watching.
Jeez.
This will be our third fund. It's a $40 million fund. So we're giving people a chance now to say, hey, I want to be involved in big, giant real estate deals that pay money. These are deals that are doing anywhere from 160 to 200% returns. You put $1 million into a deal and you're coming out with $2 to $3 million, but it's going to take 10 years. This is not get rich quick. Okay? If you're taking notes, write this down. Don't do the get rich quick, man. Go for the get rich for sure. I don't need to get rich quick. I want to get rich for sure. So I'm going to go from 4,000 units. How many do you think I should go to? I'm going to go to 40,000 units. This is what I'm going to do, and this is why I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to 40,000 units, and I'm going to get the whole world involved in it. You're either going to invest with me, or you're going to actually help me raise these funds. Okay, so when you see me on social media talking about other stuff, anything that you see me talking about, what I'm doing is building an audience so I can allow people to get in a vehicle to where everybody gets rich. Because let me tell you something, if you want to make happy customers for life, make them money.